Morning. Saturday 13th June. These eggs were set in on Wednesday the 13th of May, which means they've been incubating for 31 days, which I'll take that. It's a little bit longer than planned, but manual incubator, so I'll take the extra day or so. So again, 4 Indian runner eggs and 5 Mandarin duck eggs. Candled them last night with Georgia and Emma, and I believe 1 Indian runner egg is bad. Not 100% sure on it, and I think 1, maybe 2 of the Mandarin duck eggs may have died in the shell. But woke up this morning at 5:30, come down here, and nothing. Went back to bed. Ewan come down here an hour or so later, nothing. Then he came back down 10 minutes later, and there was a pip. So we've currently got 2 Indian runner eggs pipped, and another one that's rocking around when I'm whistling at it. So fingers crossed. They're going to take a while. Georgia's so impatient, bless her. She really wants them hatched out, but they can take 24 hours if not longer to hatch, so I'm not going to push them. And then the Mandarin duck eggs take between 30 and 33 days incubation, so day 31, so they hopefully will start pipping. They're moving around really well, the ones that were moving around. Obviously I can't look now. I have been in there to clean a bit and put some water in, which I don't mind because the temperature here in the shed is, well, in there it's 37.5 and in the shed it's 34.5, so there's not a lot of difference when I lift the lid, so it's not like cold air is going to rush in there and shrink wrap the little ones that have pipped. But there's not a lot going on at all. They literally pipped, made a hole, pipped a little bit more, and then probably just gone to sleep. So we'll keep checking on them. Fingers crossed this weekend we will have some ducks hatch out. Right, so we are now nearly 12 hours into the first pip, and we've still got just the 2 eggs that have pipped. They've pipped more, but not a lot more. Number 12, which like wiggled, it's not done nothing yet. But I think George is getting really impatient. She wanted a duck hatch by 8 PM, but it's not happened, has it? No. We've probably got 45 minutes till 8 PM, so we might do. Nothing's happened with the Mandarin ducks yet. Just keep trying. We can't do anything else. Humidity is perfect. Keep spraying them or spritzing them, because like I said, the temperature in here is 36 degrees inside the shed, so there's not a lot of difference between in there and out here. We'll go on to day 32 tomorrow, and then we'll just move on to 33, 34, and then, you know, we'll see what happens. Right, so it's now day 32. We're full. It's just gone, well, it's lunchtime, and finally we've got 1 Indian runner come out. The other one's pipping away, but he's not actually progressed any further yet. I don't want to intervene. I'm just going to leave him to it. Number 12, the one that was moving slightly, I think I've seen it wobble this morning, but I might just be imagining it because just standing there staring at duck eggs all the time. But this one's doing well. He's drying out nicely now. He's only been out probably about half an hour, 45 minutes now. No activity on the Mandarins as yet, which I'm kind of hoping day 32 today, hopefully we'll get a pip or 2. But it's just waiting game, so it's all right. It's absolutely roasting down here. I've had to put the fan on because it's the outside temperature is 22 degrees. In here it is 36 degrees in this shed. And then obviously it's 37.5 in there, so hopefully a bit of progress later. Right, so our one hatched Indian runner, we've moved into the brooder early, purely because it's so hot today that the temperature difference between the incubator and the brooder is nothing. It's literally like 1 degree. He dried out, then he went in the water and got wet, so I let him dry out again, and now we've moved him because all he's doing is upsetting the other eggs. He's just moving around so much that he's just, well, kicking the eggs over. So he's now in here. He's doing all right. He looks absolutely knackered. We still have the other one pipping, which we're hoping that one hatch before bedtime tonight. We're now at, well, it's 10 to 7, so we've got time. Fingers crossed he'll pop out too. Morning. So it's now Monday and it's day 33 that we're on. You can see number 7 has zipped a bit more. That's the other Indian runner that had pipped yesterday. And if you look closely, you can see there's a pip on number 3, which is the first pip on one of the Mandarin ducks, which is the ones that I really want to hatch out. So number 1, number 2, number 3 and number 5 are the Mandarin eggs, and 7 and 12 are the Indian runners. Like I said, 7's zipping away, still moving. Number 12 is not pipped at all, but I believe he's still fine. So hopefully, fingers crossed today, we should get some more Mandarin pips and hopefully get a Mandarin hatched out. The other Indian runner, he's doing all right. He's dried out lovely. He's been walking around. I've seen him eat some food. He's kicking it around everywhere, and he's been drinking water. So yeah, fingers crossed. The other one will hatch out today, and some Mandarins with a bit of luck. Come on, eggs. Right, so we've had the second Indian runner has hatched, but, well, it didn't actually hatch. I had to help it out. It'd been pipping for over 48 hours now, and it was obviously in distress, so I helped it out with tweezers to get it out, and it popped out. Lovely. Completely different colour to the first one. Brilliant. That's great. I did actually, because again the difference in temperature, I didn't leave them in there long, because obviously upsetting the Mandarin eggs in there. So I moved him into the brooder, but then the one that hatched yesterday is just pecking at him and picking on him. So I fired up my mini incubator and stuck him in there at a lower temperature. See how he gets on. He's not looking too happy. He keeps throwing his head back, which I don't know what that's about, but well, just keep an eye on him and these. So the other Indian runner, number 12, has actually pipped as well. I didn't notice it was on the bottom of it, but it's pipped. But it hasn't pipped anymore since I've been home from work. I noticed that, but it's not pipped anymore since then. Still only got the one Mandarin duck egg pipped, which I want the other ones to pip. Come on, want Mandarins? Come on.